All right, good morning, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Harvey Cedars here on Long Beach Island. I'm sorry it's not a little nicer day for everyone to be here, but I want to welcome you. My name is Chief Robert Burnaford of the Harvey Cedars Police Department. Just want to welcome everybody, and I want to thank a few people. First, I want to start by thanking the High Point Volunteer Fire Company for allowing us to utilize their building, and also for the Department of Public Works for setting everything up. So as we've done in the past, my police department is participating again in Street Smart New Jersey to raise awareness about pedestrian safety this summer. And there are also several police departments from the Jersey Shore participating this year. There's a few here that I'd like to recognize. We have from the Manchester Police Department, Chief Antonio Ellis. From the Ocean Township Police Department, we have Chief Legalski, who's also the president of the Ocean County Police Chiefs Association. All the way from Montville Police, we have Chief Andrew Caggiano, who is our first Vice President of the New Jersey State Chiefs of Police Association. Also, we have Chief Markowski from the Beach Haven Police Department. And we also have a few of our officers from the Point Pleasant Beach and the Ocean County Sheriff's Department. So I thank you guys for being here. I also want to recognize and thank the Director of the New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic Safety, Mike Grizzle, for being here. And also the Ocean County Engineer, Mark Jenkins. And finally, we have representatives from the North Jersey Transportation Planning Authority, or NJTPA, and the Greater Mercer Transportation Management Association that are attending here this morning. They've been great partners to all of us, and they support Street Smart campaigns across our region. So at this time, it's my honor to bring up Mayor of Harvey Cedars, John Imperial.
Thank you, Chief. And far be it from me to ever correct the chief, but just for the record, it is always beautiful in Harvey Cedars. And I do want, I know the chief is in the Harvey Cedars Police Department is absolutely the best in the world, and he's very modest, but I do want to point out our traffic safety officer, Detective Mazarinsky, and Sergeant Snow from the Harvey Cedars Police Department. Thank you, gentlemen, and thank you, Chief. They're just no finer professionals that I've ever had the pleasure to work with in the Harvey Cedars Police Department. So thank you. So welcome to Harvey Cedars. We're happy again to host the Street Smart New Jersey Summer Campaign Kickoff event. This weekend marks the unofficial start of summer. Over the next few months, millions of people will visit the Jersey Shore. So it is critical that everyone keep safety in mind when traveling, especially along the busy roads like our boulevard. As Harvey Cedars has been working to address safety concerns on the boulevard, we have been able to partner with Ocean County to start making real improvements. The borough installed sidewalks from 76th Street to 80th Street last year, and will be extending them to 82nd Street this year to improve safety for people who are walking and biking. And I'd like to point out our Commissioner of Public Works, Commissioner Joe Geiger, who is overseeing all of the construction along the boulevard. And rightly so, he has taken a lot of grief, and rightly so, he has not gotten enough praise for the work that we've done on the boulevard. Nobody likes construction, everyone loves it when it's done. So thank you, Commissioner Geiger, for putting up with the craziness, and obviously in partnership with Mark. I also wanted to draw attention, speaking of Engineer Jenkins, to the new traffic signals at the interval. Ocean County installed pedestrian and vehicle sensors so that the light stays green in the off-season unless a pedestrian is trying to cross or vehicles on 80th Street need to enter the boulevard. In the past, these signals did not operate in the off-season. Having them run year-round makes the intersection much safer. And anyone who came by 80th Street and Boulevard, you can see we have a beautiful restaurant on one side of the boulevard. We have a beautiful restaurant on the other side. They're both open year-round. As soon as we approached Mark and the county to say it's getting busier and busier, I think the traffic light configuration changed before I hung up the phone. So thank you, sir. Harvey Cedars has been participating in Street Smart since Street Smart New Jersey since 2016. Long Beach Township was one of the first communities to pilot this program in 2014 when NJTPA first developed it. As we prepare to welcome visitors for this busy summer season, and you all get ready to celebrate the long holiday weekend, I hope you'll keep safety in mind. Now I'm going to turn the program over to Chief Caggiano, who's going to tell you about the campaign's safety messages. Thank you all very much. Chief.
Good morning. I'm here on behalf of the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police. As you have heard other speakers, regardless of where we work or live, safety is a top priority for all of us. But we all need to work together and make sure our roads are safe for everyone who travels them. Street Smart New Jersey is a common sense campaign. By being smart and following the law, whether you're driving, walking, or biking, you can help prevent fatalities. This means drivers need to stop for people in the crosswalks and at intersections, obey the speed limits, and slow down in areas where there are a lot of people walking and biking. New Jersey also has a move over law, which means drivers should provide at least 4 feet of space or move over an entire lane, if possible, when passing people walking, biking, or emergency responders on the side of the road. Driver inattention is a leading cause of crashes in our state, so we all need to avoid distractions when we're behind the wheel. No text message or phone call is more important than your safety and the safety of those around you. Pedestrians can play a part too, by using crosswalks, crossing at intersections, and where it's easier for vehicles to see you. It's also important to wait for the walk signal and the green light at signalized intersections. Drivers do not expect to be in the road when they have the green light, and crossing against the signal can lead to a crash. Remember to keep your head up, phone down when crossing the street so you can see approaching vehicles. Finally, if there are no sidewalks, you should walk facing traffic so you can see approaching vehicles, and cyclists should always ride with the flow of traffic. Let's work together to make New Jersey a safer place to live and visit. Thank you, and I'm now going to turn the program over to Chief Ellis.
Hi, Chief. Appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Thank you all for coming out today. Like I said, the weather could be a little nicer, but we're getting there. So, a few things I want to talk about today, and I want to start off with talking about the actual Street Smart initiative, and then go into something else that's near and dear to us in Ocean County right now, and in Monmouth County. It's this Goal Zero. So, thank you for being here as we launched the New Jersey Street Smart campaign here in Harvey Cedars again this year. It's an honor to stand with our partners in law enforcement, local government, and community to address the concerns affects us all, pedestrian safety. In New Jersey, we've seen troubling increases in pedestrian-involved fatalities and crashes. There aren't just numbers, these are lives lost, families forever changed, and communities that are impacted. I was looking at some of the statistics, and as of today, in Ocean County alone, we've had 5 fatalities this far year to date. 21 fatalities in crashes as of this date and 18 crashes. And to look at the state numbers and see that we've had 54 fatalities in 2025 already involving pedestrians, those are high numbers. And we have a lot to do. And I think as partners here and stakeholders, we can improve our safety. That's why this campaign is so important. Street Smart is not just about raising awareness, it's about changing behaviors for pedestrians. It means marked crosswalks, obeying signals, staying alert, and motorists also slowing down, being less distracted, and always yielding to the right of way of pedestrians in crosswalks. Everyone in this room and out on the road and a pedestrian, any type of traffic has a role to play in this. We need to work together, law enforcement, local leaders, and the public to make safety a priority and to reduce the number of preventable tragedies on our roadways. Thank you. Thank you, and let's stay street smart for ourselves, for our family, and for our communities. That's part one. The other reason that they were asking me to speak today is Goal Zero.
And something that I've been talking to the director about, Goal Zero, in case you don't know about that, is something that started in 2024 in Homedale by Patrolman Matt Minosky. That program drives down we want 0 crashes, 0 fatalities, and 0 injuries on our roadways. We've partnered with Patrolman Minosky and Monmouth County this year. Ocean County has rolled out its own version of that. We're following a similar schedule. So I want to talk a little bit about that. So in addition to the street smart efforts we're doing here, I want to highlight the critical initiative Goal Zero Hive Enforcement Initiative. This program began in Monmouth, like I said, targeted response to the rising fatal and serious crashes across New Jersey. This year, I'm proud to share that Ocean County has joined in that fight to expand the initiative and make an impact in this state. The Goal Zero campaign is built on that simple but powerful initiative. 0 deaths, 0 injuries, 0 crashes on our roadways. Since joining our effort, we've been participating. We've done about 3 events so far because the Monmouth started a little bit earlier than us. It's on the last Thursday of every month between 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. And the goal is to just put out that high enforcement, high summons to lower those serious crashes, to lower those deaths for everybody on the roadways and to allow them to have safe travel. The focus on speeding and distracted driving is really, really important to us. We know that those are the causes of those serious crashes, the loose nut behind the wheel, that's not paying attention. That personal choice is all what gets us to why we are here. Our next coordinated enforcement is scheduled for next Thursday. So we'll be doing the shore towns. I put something out to the county chiefs last night to remind them that we'll be using basically all down in LBI here, Long Beach Boulevard. We're going to try to hit 72 in Stafford. We're also going to do everything up in Seaside, Route 35, all the way up into Monmouth County. Every municipality is going to be participating in that event. The purpose of that, we can fund officers through our STEP grants and through our drunk driving enforcements to get officers out there to be dedicated for selective enforcement during those times. We've been playing a key role with this with our Ocean County prosecutor as well, who's been championing this and putting out the press releases on behalf of all the towns in Ocean County. So together through that collaboration, that education and targeted enforcement, we can drive down. That's our goal. Move closer to that 0. No lives lost, no injury crashes, no sad notifications to families. And over 25 years of doing this career and many in traffic safety, I can tell you that I've seen and witnessed way too much carnage on our roadways, and I still do to this day. And we want to try to fix it, and we look at all the reasons of causation, and it's important as a community, as all the stakeholders, to be involved in this process. So thank you for your support and continuing to prioritize safety for our residents and our roadways. Thank you very much. Turn it back over.
Okay. This time I'll ask Mr. Rizzo to come up and say a few remarks.
All right, thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. Thank you, Street Smart and Harvey Cedars, Chief, for bringing us all together today. We just heard some stats about traffic fatalities thus far in 2025, a little bit less than it was at this point a year ago. Looking back on 2024, 684 people were killed in traffic crashes in New Jersey. And that included 227 pedestrians, 111 motorcyclists, 22 bicyclists. As Chief said, far too many lives lost, far too many families left grieving. And the sad part is the vast majority of this was completely preventable. And that's why we're here today, to try to educate, to try to spread this word, and promote safe driving behavior. Our goal, as Chief said, is to one day reach 0 traffic fatalities. And while that may seem impossible, that is really the only acceptable number. And the path towards that is really straightforward, but it requires everyone embracing that common sense messaging. To stay focused and pay attention when you're behind the wheel, to avoid those distractions, particularly of cell phones, to be alert for pedestrians and cyclists, and as we heard, allow that 4 feet of passing distance. That is the law in New Jersey. And I expect law enforcement throughout the state is going to be enforcing that. To obey the speed limit and to reduce your speeds even further when the conditions, whether it be congestion or pedestrian traffic or weather, require it. To never get behind the wheel after drinking or using drugs, and to certainly always make sure that you and your passengers are buckled, and that means every trip, every seat. And this is really simple, very common sense stuff that you can do, that everyone can do, to drive us towards that zero number. But it requires everyone's participation. We also rely on law enforcement to remind drivers who disregard those safety messaging, remind them that that behavior is completely unacceptable. Your work, all the officers in this room and all the officers across the state, your work makes that real difference. The New Jersey Division of Highway Traffic Safety has allocated $18 million for traffic safety across the state to many agencies, most of which has gone to local law enforcement. Throughout the next 100 days, the most deadliest days of the year that fall between Memorial Day and Labor Day, there will be additional patrols out in Ocean County and throughout the state using that funding to enforce these statutes to try to make our roads safer. On behalf of the Division of Highway Traffic Safety and our Department Head Attorney General Matthew Platkin, thank you very much. We look forward to a safe summer, safe and enjoyable summer. We hope for an improved record of safety on our roadways, and we're counting on everyone in Ocean County to certainly make that happen. We brought some officers here, we brought some literature. We'd like to ask you to take some of that with you when you depart, pass it out along your patrols during the summer. Again, thank you very much. I'll turn it back over to Chief Bernard.
Thank you, sir. And again, I think, we're all here for the same reason. We want to keep people safe. Pedestrian safety is of the utmost importance to all of us. And the fact that we can have representatives from the state and the county and the local level here trying to work together on a common goal is so, so important. Particularly along the Jersey Shore, where today, really, and tomorrow starts the unofficial start of summer for us. So today couldn't have been a better day to try to get this message out. So I just want to again thank everybody for coming.